What's going on, guys? Jimbo Joy here. Just gonna try and make this quick because it's 3:30 in the morning. I've tried doing this a million times, but this is my just first impression video for Star Wars Episode VIII: The Last Jedi. Saw it in the movie tonight on Thursday. It's now Friday morning. Oh my gosh, I am just completely bamboozled by what I saw in the movie theater tonight. It was truly something amazing. Truly a remarkable piece of Disney film work. Amazing. The movie was amazing. It was amazing in how you can have a movie where there's so much stuff going on, so many different scenes, pretty much three different plot threads. You have Leia and Poe Dameron, who are with the Resistance, are being pursued by the First Order fleet. You have Luke and Rey, who are doing their Jedi training, while contrasting Kylo Ren and Snoke just want to find Luke. And you also have Finn and a couple new characters who are going off on their own to try to disable the First Order fleet from pursuing the rest of the Rebel Alliance. So there's a lot of stuff happening in this movie, and it kind of, cuts between these different things, and it keeps moving. But it's just amazing that despite all this stuff happening in this movie, nothing happens in this movie. That's what makes this movie so amazing. That there's so much happening, but there's really nothing happening. Because there's nothing happening with the characters in this movie. The characters are just being dragged by this ridiculously paced plot that they don't even have enough time to catch their breath and talk to each other. They don't have any emotional connections with each other beyond what the plot delegates to them. This movie is trash. That's the only way I could put it. It's complete garbage, and it's the worst Star Wars movie I've ever seen. I think it might be worse than Rogue One. If you're saying, oh, Rogue One was amazing, you know what? You're going to love this movie. You're going to love it. If you're like me and you thought Rogue One was just this soulless mishmash of scenes and you didn't really care what was happening, that's probably how you're going to feel about this movie. It's such a letdown because Force Awakens was so good. It did such a good job of bridging the old trilogy with this new Star Wars movies, and it really had an emotional core of, the characters, Han Solo's death, and Kylo Ren, his development into a Sith by killing his father. Rey had this seeking a father figure in Han Solo who was killed, so that really amped her up, and we were all expecting, it to blow up into this movie. People were always saying, oh, it's going to be the darkest Star Wars movie ever. It's going to be like The Empire Strikes Back. It is garbage. Some of the scenes in this movie, I just cannot even fathom. Princess Leia flies through space using the Force. Spoiler alert. I mean, I don't know what else to say beyond that. It is crazy. It's just so many battle scenes and lasers, and they talk about stuff. They talk about the Force, and they talk about the good, and they talk about the bad. But it's just words and more fighting and shooting, and there's just no point to it all. It's just really sad. I really didn't like this movie. It was entertaining and how ridiculous it was. Princess Leia literally flies through space. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Sorry about that spoiler. But I'm not, because this movie's trash.